Hey guys, Devin here with wagonwell.com, and I just wanted to give you a quick update of what we were doing today. I've been doing a lot of theorizing and or theoretical testing with the logistics on different delivery routes, on if this is going to be very, affordable for our customers to pay for delivery. And I'm actually very pleased. I got it to a thing that I think it's not going to be too costly for customers, and I believe drivers are really going to be, appreciative of, the wages that we can actually afford to pay them for even grocery delivery. So, not to get too much into that, but I can get into that in a minute. A little bit update. We were focused on, we got a lot of work done on the website and the app today. So I actually haven't got a chance to log into both, or even neither of them yet. I'm actually getting ready to do that here in a moment. So I'm really excited about that. And we had the multiple vendor thing getting plugged in today, and with some location stuff. So I can't wait to see what the guy came up with, and what how it works, if we need to do some touches with it. So I'm excited about that. Like I said, we did just pivot, and I felt like almost like an asshole to ask for some changes midway, before I even did any payment. So I apologize for that. I do apologize, and I know that we are going to kick ass and make this work, to the point that all of our struggles to this point will, just be something to laugh about here soon. So, any more updates on today besides the theoretical testing and little websites? Um, I've had a long day, with just other stuff as well. It's definitely hard to juggle multiple things with life and running a business, especially when you're so committed that this is basically what your every focus, every waking hour is focused on. So right now we're, working on getting these funds, and I feel crazy getting ready to, launch off with this. I was supposed to get a loan, even though the interest rate was kind of crazy, and I think this is even better because my interest rate is a little bit cheaper, and we don't have interest for like the first 9 months to a year. So I'm excited about that, but it's nowhere near what I need to really launch this. I've been even thinking of, you know, really validating this model with a Kickstarter with the money that I have, because that's how little money that I actually have in place to really do this. I think many of you are going to think I'm crazy, but yeah, Chris, if you do see this, you definitely know that, we both know how powerful audiences can be, and the right content, and optimizing to the point where you have the offer that your customer needs. And I mean, everybody eats, and I'm hoping that a lot of people really want farm fresh food, and we know that there's 2 million farms across the country, right in your region. So we just want to really help them out, because I don't know if you know, right here in our state, here in New York, one farm is dying every 3 days. They are going out of business, and they're being replaced, some by smaller farms. Actually, in our region, we lost a lot of dairy farms here in New York State, and I noticed that a lot of Amish farms have stepped into their place. So that's one thing. We know that we can really help we're really going to try to help the farms as best we possible, get their market, and I know that we can actually reach the customer, reach the audience, and I know that they're going to hear the farms cry. I know they already do, and the market's already spoken. Look at how farms are doing business now, and look how, just the food craze of non-GMO, and the health, going to the farmers market instead of the grocery store, instead of getting warehoused food. So buying local is definitely a new trend, and we just want to accelerate that. And a lot of little farms could really use our help. Um, and we're trying to build a model to include them as well. So it's definitely a work in progress, and I'm not sure what else I was supposed to include this. I did want to include maybe a customer validation. So maybe, if you do eat farm fresh food, if you eat, if you go to the farmer's market and shop there, or if you get your dairy, your eggs, or anything like that from a farm, or you order meat from a farm, we would definitely like your feedback and opinion on a few questions. Just off the top of my head, I'll ask, how do you buy it now? Where do you shop at? How do you get it? Do you go to get it yourself? Do you guys throw down together and have one person go? How's it work? Can you order it now online with your place and have it for pickup? Can you do that? Um, do some of them deliver? Is the price a little high? What's the average price compared to the store? Is it 1.5%, only 50% higher, or is it twice the price? Is it 3 times the price? How much is it? How much are you willing to pay more? If you already are paying more, why are you paying more? So, does helping farms really matter to you? Do you, care if all the little farms go extinct and it's just left to big business? Does that matter to you? Is it a local, does your local region matter? Who do you want there? Do you want small farms there? Or do you want big business in there? What kind of food, what kind of products do you want? So these are some things to really consider. Also, I'll ask, how long do you deliver? Actually I got some skin of an apple in my tooth from one of the farms I was at visiting the other day. I got a ton of apples. So, got all these messages coming through I had to get to. Oh, so yeah, how long would you wait for your food? We're thinking about testing, cutoff times, because you're going to have to order, and then we're going to have to give the farmer some time to get your order around, not just your order, because you can't be just doing one order at a time. He's going to get the day's orders all around, and then he's going to go drop off at a location where our drivers will pick up. It's a temporary storage. If your product needs to be refrigerated or frozen, it will be at a place where it can be temporarily stored at that temperature where it needs to be until our drivers can get to it and go on its route. And then our drivers are definitely going to have stuff in place where it's going to keep your food fresh for the distance. So how long are you willing to wait for your food? If you know you have to order for the day before noon, when do you expect your delivery? Would love to hear some feedback on that. So, and are you fine with we don't want to run into any Uber problems with our drivers. So we definitely are going to be screening our drivers. Our first few drivers are going to be our family. So we're going to definitely be, picking the right guys that really care and really want to, push this movement forward. But yeah, how do you feel about people in your community delivering food to you? Do you want them to know what you're ordering? Because we were thinking that we're going to have the drivers double check the orders before they deliver them. Because if you don't want to go deliver it and not be right, so we can have that in place. So these are some questions that we really wanted to ask. I don't want to keep rambling. I got a lot of messages to get to, so I'm going to stop this now. And hope you guys do watch this video. Check out the website, wagonwell.com. When it's up, it's there now, but you're going to actually be able to see the work we've been putting in place. It should be hopefully up by Monday. We actually need to form, that's all on me. I'm really getting these funds in place. And hopefully I have that Monday. So then you will actually be able to see some of the things. We need actually some terms and services in place before we can actually get a lot of the stuff rolled out. So I will get that in place for you guys as fast as possible. And please give me some feedback if you are an ideal customer, if you have any ideas or insights or information that you want to give as feedback. Thank you. Enjoy tonight.